All right, let's see if I can figure out what is going on here. It says I'm live, but maybe it won't go live until 9 o'clock. Aha! That could be. That could be. Yay, there it is. All right. Let's see. How delayed am I? Seems like I'm a little bit delayed. You guys hear me okay? Hey, Angela. Hi, Patrice. I'm so glad you could make it. Oh, good. That's excellent news. Hi, everybody. This is so, this is so exciting. Thank you, Amberly. Yeah, the challenge is for me is going to be keeping up with the chat and coloring at the same time. That will be, this is a new experience for me. So you guys might have to be a little bit patient with me. Oh my gosh, you guys, hi. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Jeanette, thank you. Allison, hi, honey. Yes, Amberly, I'm finding it a big challenge because my glasses, even though they're not that old, and they're progressives, so I should be able to like see things far away and see things up close while I'm working. But having them on while I'm coloring drives me crazy. I feel like I can't see well enough, so I always take my glasses off while I'm coloring so I can see because I'm nearsighted. So that makes it harder for me to see the iPad next to me with the chat on it. So we'll see what happens. Welcome, everybody. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. So yes, definitely if you're talking to me, put it in caps. That will help me greatly. Otherwise, I might miss it. And if I do miss somebody saying hi or asking me a question, it's not on purpose. It's just because I'm not used to it, and it'll take me a little while to get the hang of it. So if you have a question and I don't answer it, then just bug me again. Okay, so are we at 9 o'clock? I think we are. I think we're good. So I figured that I would color in this book, Manic, Botanic. I've had it for a while. I've been wanting to color in it, and I figured this was a good time to do it because trying to color like anything hard and do chat at the same time was just not going to happen. So this is my work in progress that was on my desk this morning as I started to get ready to set up for the chat. And that's another one of those pictures from 0073.uv. Such an interesting name and kind of hard to say. But anyway, so that's what I was working on today. And we're getting close to finished on that one. So, but anyway, what else do I want to share with you? So this is the page we're going to do out of the book, and I'm going to use my Spirofarbin pencils. They actually work really nice in this book. Thank you, Angela. And yeah, so I'm either going to do the bluebird first or the sunflower. What should I do? Bluebirds? Well, they're not really bluebirds. We have birds in Arizona here called yellow-breasted blue tits, and they're really pretty. And I thought that I would make the birds look like those. So we can either do the birds first or we can do the sunflowers first. What do you think? What's your choice? Birds. Sunflower. Birds. Sunflower. Oh my goodness, you guys. Okay, so let's see. What do I want to do? I think I want to jump in on the birds. So I've pulled out a few colors already to try and sort of be organized. So let me pull the colors that I'm going to use for the bird out. Vanilla flower and bumblebee. These have some really nice names on these pencils. And then I want some grays. French gray and warm gray. Where's my French gray? Did I not pull that out? That would figure. All right, well, we're just going to start. Thank you, Isa. All right, so let's see. Let's start with some yellows, I think. How do you have a plan for how long you will? I do not. I figured probably like an hour and a half, Amberly. I don't know that I or anyone else has more of a attention span or wants to sit for much longer than that. But I think an hour and a half is probably a pretty good amount. Okay, so I did pull up, as I always do, little reference photos, which makes it a lot easier to figure out what I want to do here. Patrice, these are Spirofarbin. And they're oil-based pencils. And they do take a little bit more layers to get as much color down as I would like if I'm comparing them to like my Prismas. But they're really nice pencils. I don't know that I want to use that one. Kind of feeling like I need a different color yellow. Okay. So I don't know if this is going to be too big. This is my swatch chart. And I'm using Bumblebee right now. So I think I pulled Vanilla Flower, but it looks really, really orange on the page. So I think I'm going to try maybe Hot Sun. Yes, I'm going to try Hot Sun. That's better. It's not quite so orange. You were having that problem on Shannon's stream yesterday too. What's the deal with the Google moderator? I don't know. French Gray 690. Yes, I did not pull it out. I did put, I'm pretty sure I put links in the description box for the, for both the book and the Spirofarbin pencils. So, if anybody's interested, they can go down there and see. So this is, French Gray. And I think I'm going to switch to the blues, and then I will get a better idea of what I want to do. Okay, let's start with deep blue. This is For you guys that like do this all the time, I am in awe of your mad skills to color and keep up with chat. It just fascinates me that you can do that. Okay, we want a little bit of blue on the top of his head. What time is it at my place? It's 9 a.m. in the morning here in beautiful sunny Arizona. We are having 2 more days of beautiful weather where it's only kind of getting into the 80s, and then it's going to start to get hot. Then we're going to start creeping into the 90s, and before you know it, we'll be at 100 for probably a good 6 months, probably. Okay, I grabbed the wrong pencil. So it's interesting. One of the things I have to remember is some pencils just don't have the color on the thingy is not necessarily the color that you are going to get. So I was using the wrong color just now. Oh, but that's okay. Okay, so I've gotten so used to coloring on that tan paper that I almost forget how to color on white paper and make sure that I leave the white bits that I want. Okay. So we're going to have some fun today. We are going to have some giveaways and do some fun stuff. So I'm kind of excited about that. So you can see if I start out coloring really lightly, the color is pretty soft, but as I start adding more layers, it deepens and gets a lot richer. I am not, I don't know, but I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, we need a little bit of gray, I think. So I cannot believe that it's been a year already. I cannot tell you guys how amazingly awesome it feels to have you all here and to have you leave me comments when I do my videos. It means so much to me. I never imagined that I would get even this many people following me when I started my channel, so it's pretty amazing. Yeah, Kenny, it went by really, really fast. I think all the COVID stuff probably didn't help much. It seemed to just really fly by. All right, the top of his back is a little bit green, so I'm going to do the blue really lightly. And then add some, oh, Emberly, thank you, honey. That means so much to me. You guys, you were all my saving grace this last year for sure. I love the names of these pencils. This is Pickle. Thank you, Louise. Okay, and I think a little bit of gray. All right, I am going to use my Prismacolor white intermingled with this stuff just because, or with these Spirofarbin pencils. because there, in my mind, there is no better white in the world than the Prisma white. So this is it's a fun book. It's a cool book, but it's definitely not a you know, like a realistic book. It's very whimsical. So it's kind of a challenge for me because I like to do my stuff to look the way that it looks in real life, and sometimes you just can't do that. You gotta just let it go. Okay, maybe we do some more Prussian blue. The paper in this book is, it's toothy, but it doesn't feel too toothy for me. You guys know I like my smooth paper, but it feels pretty good. And these pencils are working really, really nicely in it. All right. I'm not sure. Nope, I don't want that one. I want my Prisma. Not sure if the Prisma white will lighten on this paper or not. A teensy little bit. Let's see what happens when we blend. Oh yeah, that color really gets nice and rich. Oh, there's Coop. It would not be a video if Coop did not chime in and say hello in his own special way. Thank you, Kenny. Yeah, he's our sweet boy. We really like the breed. The breed is a really, really nice breed. Welsh Springer Spaniel is his breed. And people always confuse him for a Brittany or an English Springer. Okay, let's do some white. So something I found out that was really awesome and interesting as I was ordering my beloved Spirofarbin black pencils that you guys know I absolutely love to use. I was on her Etsy site and discovered she lives like a couple miles from me. So it was really surprising to find out that she is in Scottsdale, and she was so sweet and kind, and she hand delivered my order right to my door without having to worry about shipping or anything. It was really wonderful. Okay. I think he's pretty good, at least for the time being. I do want to show you guys something that I have been playing with for details. And I wonder if I should do that right now or if I should just wait. We've got a little bit of time to go yet. We're just getting started. The blender pencil really like brings out the color big time. It's like, whoa, really nice. So this may be one of those cases when I definitely do need to use my brush, Miss Kenny. All right, I think bird one is done. But I kind of want to show you what I'm doing. All right, maybe I'll do the other bird and then I'll show you. Prussian blue again. And I got to try and make sure that I just put this in the right place. There were so many pages to choose from in this book. This is the first page that I've done in this book. It was really hard to pick a page because they're really cool. And I think the absolute best way to tackle these super detailed, so much going on a page kind of thing is to just pick one element at a time and do it. And as you continue to build and get each element done, it'll get less and less intimidating, I think. Okay, I think I need to fix that other bird's eyes. He's got freaky eyes. They do look beautiful, Amberly. I kind of got onto Pinterest and did a little Pinterest search for pages in this book. And yes, there's some stunningly beautiful pages when they're finished. And it is intimidating. But as I said, I think if we just tackle one element at a time, as the page builds, it'll get easier and easier. Okay, let's get that yellow down so I don't make a mistake. Color something blue that should be yellow. This one's a little bit harder. Do some yellow here. I don't want him to be all blue. I definitely want some more yellow in here. This is part of his back. Those are his wings folded backwards. I think I'm gonna just cheat. I don't know. Again, this isn't a book that has to be very real, so. Okay, and I want to get my whites kind of in here so I don't forget. So let's just go ahead and start off with a little bit of fun while you guys are here. So I was looking through my channel, and the very first very first color along, very first video I ever did was by Matt Davidson, and it was Pirate Girl. I think that was what we called her, Pirate Girl by Matt Davidson. So I thought, in honor of my 1 year, I would do a giveaway for any single page image in Matt and Dawn and Matt's Etsy shop. I think the Etsy shop And I don't have a link for that in the description, but it's Dawn Davidson art. So we are going to do a giveaway for one page from their Etsy store. So, hi Annie. I miss you. I miss seeing you around, but I'm glad you're happy and healthy. So do you guys want to do a giveaway? What is the name of the birds on this page? Yellow-breasted blue tit. At least that's how I'm coloring them. I mean, I suppose they could be any kind of bird, but that was what I pulled up to use as my inspiration. Kenny? So what you think? Giveaway time? Yes. Yes, Dawn has beautiful artwork, both her and her husband. All right, I'm gonna put, I'm gonna type go, go, go. I learned this from watching live streams. I'm gonna type go, 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 and then everybody puts a number in from 1 to 100, and the closest number without going over wins a coloring page from Dawn or Matt Davidson. And yes, no chatting during the numbers. Thank you, Shannon. Okay, I'm gonna type it in here. And as soon as I hit send, we will begin. I'm gonna do it for probably a minute, maybe. I'm going to have to use my, does everybody have their numbers in? Any last ones? All right, I'm gonna pull up random number generator on my iPad. Random number generator. And you're just gonna have to trust me that that's what I'm doing, because I can't move it and put it underneath the camera. So I'm gonna generate the number. Here we go. Okay, I gotta do the stop. Yes, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Oh my gosh. Okay, YouTube, back to YouTube. Stop, send. Okay, that's it. We're done. Okay, so the number that pulled up on random number generator is number 27. So who did we get? Helga is 22. Is anybody closer to 27 than Helga? Helga. Yep, I think so too. Yep, Helga had number 22, and I think she was the closest without going over. Yep, I'm pretty sure. Yep, without going over. I know I said that. I do know I said that. I made that mistake the last time I did a live stream. Yep, I think it's Helga. Congratulations, Helga. So if you will just send me a message on Instagram and Instagram or Facebook, it doesn't matter. Send me your email address and let me know which image you want, and I will send that to you. So congratulations. Alrighty, back we go. I love their work, so that should be fun for you. I have so many pages on my wish list to get on Etsy, and it's ridiculous because I still have so many pages that I haven't even colored yet. It's just a ridiculous amount of pages I haven't colored yet. So no more Etsy pages for me until I get through some of these other ones that I've already purchased. My most recent purchase was, I actually wrote to Tanya Bond because I had seen somebody had done a picture from her Duality journal. It was a deck. It started out as a deck, like I don't know if it was a tarot deck or I don't know, something, but and then she made a journal that was selling on Amazon with the same images, but I didn't want I didn't want the journal. I just wanted the pictures. Yeah, Nicole Marie, it's nuts. It's an addiction. I get on there every night and look and see, ooh, what's new, and it's like this is stupid because I already have so many. But anyway, this Duality, do I purchase your supplies in, Isa. The Duality deck, I just wanted the pictures because they're really, really cool, wonderful pictures. I really like Tanya Bond, but these are like a combination of a little bit more realism mixed with her whimsy. And so I wrote to her on Etsy and I said, are you going to ever produce just a coloring book with the images and not a journal? And she wrote me back and she said, oh my gosh, yes, I'm going to get right on that. And like 3 days later, the book popped up in Etsy. So I, of course, went over and bought that. So, has anybody been over to, yesterday somebody sent me a message on Instagram letting me know about my brain just stopped working. Good grief. A Instagram channel who has been stealing mine and other colorists' work and putting them on her page as her own work. She's not putting any comments underneath the page. Hi, Leah. She is just she's just putting a bunch of hashtags underneath it, but you know, she calls herself a colorist. And all of the pages that were on this page of hers, Angela, she messaged you. What did she say to you? Oh, wait, are you talking to me? I think her name was like Colorista45 or something like that. She blocked me. She blocked me after I sent her a message asking her kind of fairly politely. I mean, I wasn't rude or anything. I just said, why are you cropping out the watermark of colorists' images and placing them on your page like they're your own? And she blocked me. So then yeah, I do watermark mine, Nicole Marie, but I watermark it down in the bottom in the corner. I don't like putting it in the middle. Yeah, she blocked me, and she, I don't know. Then I went to my other Instagram page, which is the page that I have set up for my, my home and garden page that I had set up for my business. And I left comments. She was sharing the work and not saying it was hers. Yeah, that's baloney. That's just baloney. I'm not buying it. Anybody knows that you share work, you put a link or you mention the person who you're sharing the work to, right? I mean, I'm just not buying it. But anyway, she blocked me. So I was just curious if the account was still up, because I can't access it now from either of my Instagram pages. So I don't know. But she stole one of Morena Vajak's pages, and I'm sure lots of other people too. Yeah, she does. She takes the compliments, Kenny. That's absolutely right. I read some of those, compliments, and she says thank you, and just like it was her own. Yeah. I believe it was Colorista 45. But it's frustrating, and it's wrong. And I suppose if I was making money, if I was an artist, okay, well, let me rephrase that. If I was an artist that was making money from my coloring pages, it would probably enrage me much more than it does, although it's very frustrating and nobody likes to have their work stolen. I know that it's probably even more frustrating for artists who get their work stolen and sold, and I know that's been happening a lot lately too, which really sucks. Wait a minute. Rhea, I remember that. I remember you posting about that guy. That was bizarre. That was really bizarre. Well, maybe she got the message, because I think everybody really jumped on it and told her what's what. All right, I'm going to try something here. I'm going to show you guys, if you watched my tiger video, how to color, how I color fur on my tiger video, you will have seen me do this. But this is like one of my new favorite things to do. And I don't know if it will work on this picture or not. But I have been playing with and using paint to get detail on my pages. So I have two different kinds of paint. The golden paint is the one that I used for the tiger, and I love it. But it is artist quality paint, and it is not cheap. Let me tell you. I went through and looked to try and find some more of this kind of paint to use, and we're talking like $5 and $6 a bottle. So that was a little. So I'm going to try and do it with regular old craft paint. Which one, Kenny? The golden? The golden acrylic? Thank you, Paula. Okay, so I am in love with these little detail brushes. So I went and bought a whole bunch of a whole bunch of them. This one's the oldest one. So let's use one of my new ones. Okay, so these little detail brushes are like the bomb. So I went and got a whole bunch of these little ramekins at Goodwill, and they're awesome for doing stuff like this. I also keep a brush that I use just for mixing. Now, I don't know why I did both of those together in the same ramekin. That was dumb. So you want to thin it out because it's too thick to use whole. And then I might have mixed it too thin because I'm under pressure. It's too much pressure. Okay, so when I'm doing feathers or fur and I want to add detail and highlight, let's see, I think I can zoom in, right? I can zoom in just like normal. Yay! Okay. Okay, so all I do then is take the paint. I'm trying white first because I'm not sure if I want yellow or not. And I added too much water to this, so that I better add some more paint. It's the pressure, I can't take it. Okay. Alrighty, so then all I do is take my little detail brush, especially, this works especially well for adding, if you're working on the white paper and you can't get your whites in the way you want to because you've already put color down, then you just take your little detail brush. It works for me so much better than using a Posca pen. Hi, Paige. Thank you, honey. It works better than a Posca pen. You have more control, and the fine line brush lets you have much better detail. So if I want to like add some more of the fluffy feathers that come in here, I can just draw them on there. And so now you get that to where it looks like the white feathers are going over the blue feathers. And you can add your whites back in where you feel like you want to. And I love that. I love being able to do that. Just like that. No, no, Kenny, I don't think that's true. But the key is thinned paint because you want it to flow off the brush. And then those nice, really skinny brushes. And I'll do this on fur to get the fur strokes and the highlights of the fur. It works really well for that. And it also works really well if you want to, add some hair onto a page. You just really thin it out. Make sure that your paint is really thin because you want it to just, in fact, mine probably wasn't even thin enough. You want it to just flow with the brush. So if you have a really nice skinny brush, you can get a lot of cool things done with a skinny brush and some paint. So I did put some yellow in here, and I want to see what that looks like. Not really, it's not really showing up here. The white is probably showing up the best. So, but the other nice thing is if you, yeah, Nicole Marie, she's my favorite. She's my current favorite artist to color. And I'm going to be really sad when I finish all of her pages. She hasn't put one out for this month. I hope she does. I hope she plans on putting a page out a month. I think she's going to upset a lot of people if she doesn't put out a page a month. But the way I look at it, because she offers access to all of her pages, all of her previous pages, then I figured, you know, I mean, I routinely will pay up to $5 for a coloring page, and I love her pages. So $5 and I get all of the pages that she's put out so far. So if she doesn't put, oh, Nicole Marie, don't be silly. No, color away. They're beautiful, and don't ever let what somebody else does stop you from doing what you do, because hell, if I did that, I'd never color again. There are some incredibly wonderful artists out there. And I tell my husband all the time, I look at pictures online, I see something, and I just look over at him and I go, geez Louise, I suck. because yeah, it's easy to think that you're not as good as somebody else, but don't ever let that stop you from. Comparison is the thief of joy, is what they say. So, all right. So I think I think my birds are good. I think we'll move on to, oh, well, that's good. Yeah. No, I love being inspiration. That's a wonderful thing. It makes me very happy. So, okay. So let's see here. We have the sunflower. We're going to use vanilla flower and bronze. I have a Pinterest. I used to be in the home decor business, and I used to do vintage home decor, where I would find old stuff and fix it up and repurpose it, or paint it, painted furniture and repurpose stuff and all of that stuff. And so all of my Pinterest, all of my Pinterest boards used to be all home decor stuff. And that was all that was coming through on my feed. And I don't, it's not what I wanted anymore. I don't do that anymore. So, I went through and deleted all of my boards that had to do with home decor, and I started a whole bunch of new boards. I'm going around the story in a very long way. So now I have mostly coloring boards on my Pinterest, and I have boards for like inspiration boards, especially for portraits and things like that. So I have an inspiration board of artists' colored portraits, and I have an inspiration board for photographic portraits. And I learned so much just from looking at what other artists do, how other artists color. I should say paint, because they're all painted portraits. But I learn a lot from just looking at how they're done. So, you learn about shading and lighting and all of that stuff. And it really, really has helped me a lot. So if you like to do portraits and stuff like that, and you don't have a board, it's a good reference to look at how lighting hits a face and all that stuff. So I think I'm going to just ignore all the little lovely little detailed doodad things. Okay, so my brain does not work lately. I don't know if it's old age or what, but I'll just be talking to somebody or whatever, and it'll just stop working. Like the words just don't come. It's like, that's very frustrating when you are talking to a bunch of people and the words just stop coming. What does Shannon say? I think Shannon says, somebody says, I don't know. Somebody says, words are hard. Some days words are harder than others. Rhea, thank you so much for coming. Of course, go to bed. I know time zones suck. It's like we want to be, everywhere all the time, and we can't. So thank you for coming. Have a wonderful, sleep-filled night. So is anybody in a state or country where they are still having winter? I know I've been seeing even some of the states here that it is still like they're having snow in certain parts of the country still. So these, I'm really enjoying these pencils. They're really going down in this book really, really nicely. Northern Wyoming. Oh my goodness. I don't think I could survive a northern Wyoming winter. Holy moly. My blood is too thin for that. Quebec, Canada. Oh, I bet it's gorgeous in the summertime though. Those places that get really cold in the winter are usually really, really beautiful in the summer. Thank you, Ashley. Here in the summer, it's brown. It's brown in the summer here. Everything is dead and dry, and we just kind of get through it. Okay, so I have a question for those that stream, because because typically, if I was filming, I could shut off the video if my nose started running or if I had to blow my nose. So what the heck do you do when you are live and streaming? What do you do? Mute. Ooh, how do you mute? I don't know how you do that. I don't know how to do that. Nope, don't know how to do that. Oh, well. I'm just going to say, I'll be right back and run out of the room and go blow my nose. Oh, Eva, yeah. Tornadoes and hurricanes would be awful. That's one nice thing. Arizona, we don't have, there's no like, no disaster type weather. It's just hot. And it definitely gets super duper hot, but it's not, no, Kenny, I'm seriously, if it gets that bad, I'm going to excuse myself and run out of the room. And then I will have to figure out how to, well, Angela, I have allergies all year long. They never seem to go away. So it's just, I've gotten so used to it. In fact, when I'm recording and editing the video and I constantly hear myself sniffling, I'm so embarrassed. It's like, oh my God, that's like a terrible habit that you have. But it's it's come from years and years and years of hay fever and allergies. So yeah, blow your nose better than sniffling. I agree, Joyce. Okay, all right, I'm just gonna tuck underneath the table so it's not quite so loud. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you, Paige. Love you, lady. Okay, that's so much better. I feel so much better now. Whew. Alrighty. So how far in are we? It is 10 o'clock. Let's do another giveaway. So, so I was looking through my videos and noticed that Christine Karen is an artist that I have colored more times. You know what I should have done is trivia. That would have been a better thing. Oh well, too late now. No trivia. So Christine Karen is the artist who I've colored most often on my channel. So we're going to give away one of her PDFs. So the rules once again are, I'm going to say go, go, go. You guys are gonna pick a number between 1 and 100. And the closest to 100 without going over wins the page. And if 2 people pick the same number, then the person who put their number in first is the one to win the page. And yes, please, no talking during numbers. And so I'm going to type in as soon as I can. I'm going to type in go. Okay. Alrighty. So If everybody's ready. Allie, get your number in. Hurry up. Okay, I'm going to start counting down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So I am going to, I'm going to go to random number generator again, and I'm going to generate a new number, and the new number is 59. 59. So 59 is the number. Oh my gosh. No, Allie put, yeah. 59, 59. We have a 57 with Judy, 58, Leah, and Sheila. Sheila was first. I think Sheila was first. Yep, Sheila was first. Yay, Sheila! Woohoo! All right. So Sheila, contact me on Instagram and let me know what image you want and your email address, and I will get that off to you. Right on. Okay, time to work on the inside a little bit of the flower, I think. So I do want the very center to be kind of green. Let's see which green we're gonna do here. This is lime green. And then this is cypress tree. Now, I'm a little bit unsure of how much green to do in the center of the page or the flower. No. I think it looks like there's a little bit more green there than I thought. So I'm going to bring that out a little bit. No, Joyce, this is the Manic Botanic coloring book. Thank you for coming, Patrice. I really appreciate it, honey. I know it's late for you there. Yasmin, I also hear that eating honey, like your local honey, helps with allergies as well. But I don't like honey, so that makes it kind of hard for me. It's just something about the taste I just do not like. Yep, don't like honey. Imagine that. But put something sugary in front of me and I'm sure as hell going to be all over that. I have kind of a sugar problem. All right. Gonna try. I don't know what's right at this point in this. So we're just gonna. Paige, I think that I'm going to start live streaming once a month. I don't really want to become a full-time streamer. I like the format that I have, and I know that a lot of my subscribers like the format, but it's really fun to connect and chat with people and that sort of stuff. So I think I'm going to do, like I don't know, maybe on Fridays. It kind of just depends. It's hard to find a time when there's not somebody already streaming. And I know Vicky normally streams on Friday mornings. But she's got her hands full with things going on. So maybe it would be okay for me to squeeze in there and do, once a month on a Friday morning. So that's kind of my thought and my plan. And I've got some flip throughs coming. And so, yeah. I'm not positive what I'm going to do for the next color along yet, though. I have several in mind. I have no idea what I'm doing here on this flower. I'm hoping that it turns out okay when I'm done, because I don't have a good reference photo in front of me. Well, that's good. That's good news, Shannon. I couldn't remember what time she finishes up, so. I am going to start doing more pencil, more different pencils. I feel like I got into a, not a rut, but you have that level of comfort that you stick with what you know. And so I have been doing a lot of 'Prismacolors. But I am, Yes, Luminance page. I was just getting to that. I was gifted by a very dear and wonderful friend who I don't know if she wants me to say her name or not, so I'll just not for right now until she says yes. But I was given a wonderful gift of 2 different sets of pencils. One was the Luminance portrait set. So I had my Luminance for a year and a half probably, and I had used them in the beginning for doing portraits. And then I kind of got out of the habit of using them. And I never used them for anything else. So the portrait pencils are short and none of the other pencils have been used. And I think it was because the paper that I was using at the time that I had gotten them, just, it wasn't, I don't know, like something about it just did not make me love the pencils. And so I didn't use them. And when Allison sent me these pencils, I pulled them out and I started swatching them on my Desert Storm paper. And oh my God, in fact, this one, her skin was done with the Luminance pencils. So yes, I am definitely going to be doing more videos with the Luminance for sure. She also sent me a set of Pablo's, and those are wonderful and fantastic pencils as well, although I'm not sure about their what they have as far as skin tones go. But it's time for me to start breaking out and doing using some other materials other than just prismas all the time. So you gotta step out of your comfort zone and do something else. Please share what you used for her skin. I will, honey. When I didn't write it down, but when I do some tutorials with the Luminance, I definitely will. Yasmin, Luminance portrait set. Yeah, Derwent Inktense are awesome. I find for myself that they have to be on the right kind of paper. I don't like to use those Inktense when they're on a paper where the ink soaks in so fast. Ooh. Rebel, I'll go check out Tanya's site for those Pablos, Tanya's channel. Thank you for that. That will help me greatly. All right, so I think this is turning out to be a little bit better. How are we doing? Doing all right. Okay, so I have a question for you guys. Does anybody here like Coloring Heaven magazine? I have some issues. I have some issues that I will never, ever, ever color in. They are, they're just kind of not me, you know? So I was just kind of trying to figure out how to get them out to people who might enjoy them. Problem is, I kind of need to stick with within the United States because shipping costs would just be so cost prohibitive otherwise. And I know that stinks for everybody who's not within the United States, but I just can't afford the shipping outside of the United States. So let me show you the books that I have. They're not me. They're a little bit too sweet and cute. So you guys will have to let me know. Maybe we'll just do giveaways for these too. What do you think? That's going to take up a lot of coloring time, but I think it'll be okay. All right, so let's do that. Let's just have some quick little giveaways for my Coloring Heaven books. What do you say? Okay. All right, so the most recent issue that just came, Fairy Stories Special. And it's cute, but I don't do cute. So so yeah. And really, Kenny, I did not know that, because usually they send it out to me like the second that it's like before it even gets announced onto the Coloring Heaven Facebook page. So I never know what it's going to be until after they've already shipped it out to me. So it's all right. It's cool. We'll just do a little giveaway. And then from now on, I'm just going to, I canceled my subscription and I'm just going to order the ones that, that I want. So, all right, you guys. So, anybody who wants, Fairy Stories Special, who's, within the US, we're gonna do a little quickie. Yeah, no, Kenny, you're right. I do. You are right. I guess I never thought about telling them don't send that to me. I didn't even realize I could do that. So it's all right. What's done is done. So, all right, Fairy Story Special. Anybody who wants it. We're going to go, and put your numbers in, and we'll send it off to the closest to 100 without going over. Ready? Please just be in the US, because I don't really want to ship outside of the country. So okay, it looks like everybody who wants it is in. And we'll go do random number generator. 45. 45 is the number. Thank you, Jeanette. Bye. Okay, 45 is the number. So, is it Tanya? Yeah, Tanya. Right on. All right, Tanya, you're going to have to send me a message and with your address so I can send this to you. Okay, I'm going to write myself a little note. Okay, next one. We have Cutesy Christmas Special. So there are Hannah Lynn pictures in here. There are some that I don't recognize, some Ruth Sanderson pictures in here. I know there's some Mariola Budek pictures in here. Razi Rowazamema, I can't even pronounce that, and Mariola Budek. So anybody who is in the US who would like to have this book, you can go ahead and put your numbers in as soon as I say go, go, go. Same rules that we've had all along apply. Yes, I send them through like the book rate or whatever they call it. Yeah, media mail, definitely. I discovered that, and that was so helpful. Yeah, that was very helpful. I sold some issues, and that's when I kind of discovered that I could send them cheaper that way. So, all right, guys, get ready. We're going to start. So get ready to put your numbers in. Go, go, go. Okay, it slowed down. Is there anybody else that wants to put a number in? Okay, here we go. Alrighty, and let's go to random number generator, generate. 35. 35 is the number. So who do we have? This is easy. These are short little, short little ones. Yep, Nancy it is. All right, Nancy. So if you will message me on Instagram or Facebook with your address, I will send this one off to you. Should we keep going? I've got 2 more books. Do you guys want to keep going with the giveaways, or should we go back to coloring? Okay, we're going to keep going. So we have Fantasy Princesses, Josh Lee, and I actually have the a PDF that he did, so I don't really need this book because I have many of his images already. Some of them are really cool. So if you are a fan of Josh Lee, it's kind of anime style, but almost not quite. So it's pretty cool. Let's see. I did one of these. Oh, I did the snake. I did the one that's on the cover. So, alrighty. So if everybody is ready, put your numbers in. All right, it looks like the numbers have slowed down, so we will. Nah, it's a, whoops. Whoops. All right, here we go. Boom. Oh, Pat, I'm sorry. Too late. Ah! Too late on this one, Pat. I've still got one more. Okay, so random number generator. Do, 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 do. 22. 22 is the number. No. 22. Ashley? Ashley, yep. All right. Woohoo, Ashley. All right, and I've got one more book, and then we have a really, really cool giveaway to do. Okay, so the last book is The Busy World Special. Hi, Pam. Thank you, honey. When I first started coloring, I saw, I think Color Cave was working in the Colin Thompson coloring book. And I was like, oh my God, I have to have that book. So I spent a ridiculous amount of money to search for, because it was, I think it was out of print, to search for that book. And I got it. And I haven't even finished one single page in it. Because I discovered coloring portraits. And the problem with the coloring books that I bought when I was first starting was is that, you know, my tastes have changed a little bit, right? And but I still love the artwork in these. It is so whimsical and fun. It's just extremely, extremely detailed. So if you guys like detail, then this is an awesome book. But it is really detailed and small. The book, like for example, I mean, I'll see. I mean, any of these would work as an example, but like, for example, this is on one single page. But in the book, it's divided into a 2-page spread. So in the book, it's a little bit bigger. The images are a little bit bigger. But anyway, it is beautiful. The artwork is fun and whimsical. And if you have good eyesight, it's an awesome book. So, yeah, I don't have the patience for it either. Does anybody even want this book? Does anybody want to shout out and say, yes, I want that book, rather than going through the whole giveaway thing? Because I'm not sure how many people actually might want it. So you guys will have to tell me if anybody wants me to send this out to them. Yes, Mary wants it. Yes. Okay. All right. So we'll do it. I'm going to hit, it might be a small number. Okay, you ready? There we go. Go, go, go. Stick your numbers in there, and we'll do it. Anybody else? There's only 3 people who have put their numbers in for this book. All right. Last chance. Okay. Oh, there we go. There's one more. All right, we're done. Okay, random number generator. 79. 79 is the number. 79 is the number. Hi, Kauai. Mary. Mary won the Busy World book. All righty. Very cool. Okay, so we're at an hour and a half. I have nothing to do today. Do you guys want me to keep going, or should we wrap up? How are you guys feeling? We still got 46 people in chat, so maybe you guys want to keep going. I don't know. What do you think? Keep going. I still have some time. All right, awesome. All right, we'll keep going for like maybe another half an hour. I have a really awesome giveaway to do, but so I'm going to hold off and wait just a little bit while longer. We'll take a little break from giveaways and do some coloring. Oh my gosh, Paige, middle of the night, early morning. Oh no. I don't have that much stamina anymore. I cannot stay up late. It's like my body knows that it's 10 o'clock and it shuts down. Sometimes it shuts down earlier than that. It says, nope, I'm done. But I get up a lot earlier in the summer than I do in the winter. When the sun comes up, that's when I wake up. So other than luminance pencils, does anybody have any requests for channel colorings? Either artists or... I can't guarantee I'll do it because unlike some of you other colorists, I cannot... I'm a mood colorist, so if I don't like it or I am not in the mood, I can't produce good work. But I would love to know if there's anything that you would like to see on the channel. Polychromos, yeah. I'll do some more of those too. Although I did discover that it takes me way longer to do a page with polys than it does with any of my other wax-based pencils. Pablos. Don't have those, Rebel. Wait. Yes, I do. Do I have Pablos? Yes, I do. Those are the ones I just got. Those are the ones I just got. I think, right? Jeez Louise. Yes, I can do that. No, I don't have Derwent Light Fast. Nope, don't have those. I am, however, going to do some skin and hair color combos videos. So that might be helpful. Another Donner Matt Davidson page. Oh yeah, I can do that. Yep, yep, and definitely another one from, I'm going to just start calling her Walter's mom because it's so much easier to say than 0073.uv. Ooh, Ink House. I don't have that book. I don't have Ink House. That could be fun. Yeah, Helga, Prismas are they're my go-to pencil. They're my favorite pencil, and they're my favorite for a lot of reasons. I mean, I'm used to them. I get great results with them, but I also like the price point on them over, like say the Luminance or any of the higher end pencils. So it's nice that I can just go through them and use them as freely as I want to and not worry about the cost. I might have to get the Ink House book. It's one that I've been thinking about, but I haven't ever like pulled the trigger on to get. But there's some beautiful pictures in it. Karen Zabak has done some really beautiful work in that book too. Oh yeah, Scott Houghton. I just bought his grayscale book. I love it. I love it. In fact, I have a Scott Houghton page printed and ready to go to do for my channel. So maybe we do that next. Page, his grayscale book, his newest one, is amazing. I think my sunflower petals need to be a little bit more yellow. They look a little bit dull. I don't have any Molly Harrison. Oh, Lana Green. Yes, ma'am. We have the same taste, Paige. Yeah, Lana Green is an amazing new artist with some beautiful portrait pages. There's just so many. I just can't get to them all. I want and every time, I'm working on one and then I see a new page, it's like I can't wait to get to the new page. It's an addiction, I think. But I don't drink and I don't smoke and we don't go out to eat very often, so coloring supplies is where I spend my money. They make me happy. All right, let's add a little bit more yellow. Maybe we go back to the vanilla flower. So my next question would be, do you guys want me to keep working on this page like every month? I know that's a long time to wait in between. So I don't know if I should, you know, just work on this in the live streams, or if I should work on it some more in a regular video, or if I should just not worry about it and just finish it in my free time. What's the protocol? I don't know. Yes, Paige, that was the biggest thing that I had to get over, was not being, to stop being afraid to mess up, because honestly, it's just a piece of paper and some pencils. I get it, like if you're working in a book, you know, I totally get it. But that was the hardest thing for me to get over, is not being afraid to screw up. I will, however, say that when I do something, I usually pick the thing that I'm going to have the hardest time to do. So when I first started coloring, it was always the face, because I had never done portraits before, or I was new to portraits when I started coloring. And so I always colored the face first, because that way if I messed up, I didn't do all that work for nothing. So, and then that just kind of got into my habit, to where I always seem to color the face before I do any more of the page. But like when I've been doing animals, I've been doing a lot of animals lately, trying to get those down and get the fur down and all that. I'll do the animal first, because I'm comfortable enough to do the portrait part, the person, after I do the animal, and not worry about messing up too bad. Right. The sunflower's feeling pretty good. When is a page non-Instagrammable? I don't know. What does that mean? Hi, Shell. How are you, girl? Okay. I think it's done for the sunflower. Let's see what happens when we do a little bit of blending. Things blend really nicely on this paper with these pencils too. Hi, Isabel. Welcome. Okay, I don't know why, but I'm having the need, or feeling the need, to put a little bit of white dots in the center of some of this stuff. Okay, come on now. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I have the hardest time with my Posca pens. They just stop working for some reason. There we go. That's better. Okay. All right. Do we need to do any more work on the birds? I feel like they need some depth. Wait, what did I miss? What is, okay, what did I miss? I gotta go back and look. Did somebody ask a question? Allison, what is serene? What was your answer to serene for? Okay, it's a black. That's dark brown. That's not black. Let's see, what does that look like? No, I think I want black. Well, yeah, why do you think I asked her to be a mod for me? Alrighty. So what time is it? 10:47. All right, we're gonna do our last giveaway. So I have something really special for you guys. Unfortunately, again, it can only be to people in the United States, and that's not my request, but that is the way that it is. So I'm going to show you now. Am I zoomed in? I might be zoomed in. Let me see how far. I can't quite tell. Okay, so this is a set of Spirofarbin 96 pencil set. And Tanya from Spirofarbin has generously offered a set of pencils for our giveaway celebration. So these, yeah, see, I feel like I'm really zoomed in. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. How far out can I go? I think that's it. I think that's as far out as I can go for some reason. So these are the colors in the 96 set. I'm sorry, I don't seem to be able to zoom out any further than this. And there's some beautiful colors in the set. And I've really been enjoying using them in this book. So they're a really nice set of pencils. And so she has graciously offered to send these to the winner of the giveaway. And yeah, so it's pretty awesome. It's a pretty awesome gift. So from her and I, it is a thank you, thank you, thank you for being a part of my channel for 1 year. You guys have no idea how much I appreciate. You just have no idea how much I appreciate you all, truly. So if everybody is ready, we will do it again with the same rules as we've had through the whole stream. Highest number without going over first. If there's more than one number put down that's the same, the first person to do it gets it. Please don't put a number in if you're not in the US. I know that sucks, but that's just the way it has to be. So if everybody is ready, I want to make sure everybody's ready. Everybody's chatting. So I'm going to wait until everybody stops chatting. Yes, a previous winner can enter. Absolutely. This is for everybody. 100%. So yeah, Helga, as long as it can be sent within the United States, I don't care, you know, that's fine. So I'm just going to wait to hit that go until everybody stops talking. Okay, so there's 44 people in the chat, so I expect 44. Well, no, I guess I can't say that because if you're not in the US. Anyway, everybody in the US, please go ahead and enter because they're awesome pencils. All right, here we go. Okay, the numbers stopped rolling. Does that mean everybody who wants to enter is in? There we go. Come on. Pamela, you can't enter, honey. You're not in the US. I'm so sorry. You have to be in the US. Yasmin, you made it. That's awesome. All right, I'm going to count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, going to my random number generator. 64. 64 is the number. Pam, you were spot on, girl. Nice. All right, Pam. Congratulations. So send me a message through either Instagram or Facebook, and just remind me that that you were the pencil winner, and I will pass that information on, and we'll get those sent out to you. So, woohoo! All right. This was so totally fun. So we've been doing it for 2 hours. We should probably wrap it up. Sorry, Allison, I think you were maybe not in live chat. You don't know how to send. Do you know how to send a message? Instagram. Oh, I don't know how to explain how to do that. Do you know how to send a message via Facebook? Like to my coloring page on Facebook. It's Coloring Art by Karen Valentine. It's on Facebook. You could send me a direct message that way. You're so welcome, Mary. I so enjoyed this. This was really fun, and what an awesome experience for my first live. Thank you so much for all your support, you guys. You rock. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for your help, Kenny, Shannon. Appreciate it very much. All right, Pam, how are we going to do this? You can send me an email address. Just go ahead and send me an email. It's coloringartbykarenvalentine@gmail.com. So just send me, it's pretty straightforward. My channel name and Gmail. Thank you so much, girls. I'm blessed. Thank you, thank you. Okay, I want to make sure that, thank you. Thank you, Shannon. Thanks for your help, honey. I want to make sure that Pam can contact me. So, Pam, are you still here? Cool. Did you get my email address? Bye, Tanya. All right, cool. Awesome. Thank you, everybody. Have an awesome weekend, and I will see you live next month sometime. I'll figure out a schedule of doing it once a month, and we'll do that. So thank you all so much. Happy coloring.